give me a nightmare. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh, there's a lot of blankness. There's a lot of blankness. Oh Jesus. Oh, there's a sound. Oh god. Oh gee, I'm so nervous. What is happening? Something is happening. Do I have to click? Oh! Oh! Fucking hell. I had to click. Someone said something. Now I thought I already warned you too. I never want to catch you wandering near them woods behind the... Whoa. The house. Oh, is this Sam and Gray getting warned? I swear, I wasn't. Who's Charles? Who the hell's Charles? Why shouldn't we? Because I said so, boy! Oh. Establishing Sam's dad as an abusive asshole. Is that what we're doing here? God damn it. Charles is... Wait a fuck! Hold up! Oh. Jules is the person on the timeline we still don't really know. I still don't remember who Jules is. Jules is someone. Still don't know who Jules is. Ah! Wait a minute. Yep. It's broken again, but I got another line when I went out and came back. That was weird. The notes are still kind of fucked, but if I go back, I got another one. Okay, so that's... The notes are kind of fucked, but they're still workable if you go out and come back in. Weird. Because I said so, boy!
I just want to know why it's dangerous.
Always with that smart mouth.
Ow! Stop it! I won't go, I promise! The both of us do! Yeah, nothing worth seeing.
That's more like it. Your daddy always knows best. Remember that. Huh? Why am I seeing this? These aren't my memories. Sam. Charles. What did that man do? For them to turn out the way they did. Oh! We get the next day too? Usually the day breaks are when the updates end. My god! This is the update that never ends. It's 1 a.m. already, oh god. I gotta wake up in like 11 hours. I'm never gonna get any sleep. I'm stirred awake by a light flashing across my eyelids. Whichever light shines through a tiny slip in the curtains, I feel betrayed by whoever closed them last. Mom's closed around nothing! Oh, no! Ah, he's slipped away! You fucked up! You fucked up! You fucked up! Mom's closed around nothing and I slumped forward with a gasp, confused where my cuddle buddy went. Yawn! Hiro? You up already? No reply. Well, I guess it's time to get up then. Don't suppose a place like this has a guest bathroom, and I have some very important possum business to attend to. Creeping into the hallway, I go check the clock. 11 a.m., eh? Not my worst by far. Hear a creak above me, and I see the familiar image of our resident doctor descending the stairs. Ah, I see you finally managed to drag yourself out of bed. I reply with a groggy nod, waving at her. Pardon? Ah, the patient. He's okay, right? She nods, rounding the corner and heading into the kitchen. I follow, my stomach already growling at the smell of butter. Indeed. It seems his body took to the new stitches well. Whew. Even so, You're still on overactivity duty, got it? No unnecessary lifting. Got it. Oh, where's the bathroom? The what? You know, the lavatory, water closet, the facilities. You left one out. The outhouse. Get used to that shit. The old shit sack. Sack. Shack. Shit and sack. Ah. She points out the kitchen window to a shack in the center of town. Oh! Oh, that's brutal. Oh, God. The communal. Ooh. If you wish to relieve yourself, that is the appropriate facility. She chuckles cruelly, producing a fabric fan from her sleeve. It is less than desirable, true, but even in Berlin, only the newest of buildings have plumbing. Wherever you came from, I suggest you lower those expectations tenfold during your stay in our town. I take it you don't have showers either? She again points outside. Petra! Doctor! Sorry. If you don't like it, take a note of that simpleton's book and dig a hole in the dirt. Who? Oh, Atri. I needed to talk to him anyway. Oh, and did you see where Hiro went? Grabs a ginger biscuit off the table and takes her time finishing the whole thing before answering. What am I, his keeper? By the way, could you put a kettle on, Mrs. Klein? The biscuits are a tad dry today. Certainly, madam. My apologies. As much as I'd like to eat, I need to make some room first. So most of my life avoiding public toilets at all cost. Alright. Well, I'm off then. Wave goodbye to the kitchen staff. Mrs. Klein hands me a bag of goodies as a thank you for helping with dinner, and I almost break into tears. Been so long since I had spent time with the help. But I was brought right back home. Oh boy. But I was brought right back home for a moment. Even at the behest of my family, I'd always sneak into the kitchen to watch them prepare our meals. I found them easier to talk to than the haughty guests who frequented the parlor. Sun shines bright, the air is brisk with the changing of seasons. Kids are playing in the cobblestone streets, kicking around a ball that looks to be made of fabric scraps. It's only after my eyes adjusted I realize one of those kids is actually Hiro! Hiro! He notices me and smiles, his brown eyes catching the sun and turning amber for a brief moment. Morning, Gray. I thought you'd never wake up. Kicks the ball in the opposite direction, and the kids followed like a flock of birds, leaving us alone to talk. I had a long day, alright? Thought for sure you'd want to sleep in. Pshaw. I got plenty of sleep between the anesthetic and my cot. I'll admit, I was slightly tempted, only because you had gripped me so tightly. And something poking my behind. Hey, I'm a guy, I can't help it. Really now. What, you're immune? Oh my... Man... Surprised the music didn't just stop for a second. Anyway, I'm sure Petra told you to keep an eye on me. Basically. I respect her medical knowledge and the lengths she's gone to treat me, but understand this. I'm under no obligation to follow her orders. Don't you want to heal up so you can get back to work? Don't be so stubborn. I'll heal just fine. But if you want to help me with a few things in the interim, I'm not opposed. Of course. Yes? Pointed at the ominous outhouse buzzing with flies. Oh, God. Yeah, that's just a cover on a hole. Directly beneath it. It's just a pile of shit with a fucking seat on it. Oh, yes, it's horrid, but it's to be expected. How far do you think we are from a proper city? I cannot claim to be familiar with the geography of this country, but I assume longer than you'd be able to hold it. Honestly, you'd be better off just finding some dirt and— oh, not you too! Wait, where are you going? To find Atri. We need wilderness supplies, right? Oh, him. Come on, he's nice. He's an imbecile. And at worst, a man of faith. I am so going to open that can of worms later, but a gurgle in my gut tells me to keep it moving. I'm going to delay using that outhouse as long as possible. Oh yeah, then that'll be the time someone's in there, like directly before you, and will take forever. Just maybe meet me back at the house in an hour, okay? All right. Okay, antlers. Look for big antlers and muscles. That's— oh no, that's a decoration. Kind of morbid. Where would he be anyway? Struggling to come up with an answer, I turn a corner and bump into something firm. The unyielding surface knocks me off my feet, not budging an inch. It stares down at me, grinning. Well, convenient! Would you not know it? Oh, good morning. Finding the town all right, lad? This guy is seriously solid. Yeah, I was looking for you, actually. Ah, how curious. Alas, I was just on my way to take care of a few chores. Would you mind accompanying me while I walk? Oh, I guess that's okay. I nod and follow him around town for a while. He stops at a few small shops, exchanging goods in tiny bags with the merchants. Every now and then, someone will make a request for something strange. Atri always agrees, writing it down in his journal with a smile. So, I guess you're a gatherer as well as a hunter. I sort of do it all. Home repairs, hunting, mending tools. His muscles slack with exhaustion for a moment. He shakes it off, flashing his signature grin at me. It keeps me busy. And I'm sure it makes you a pretty penny. Oh, heavens no, I do all this as a favor for the townsfolk, eh? Thou shalt treat thy neighbor as thyself. Matthew 22:39. Oy vey. I see. Besides, I need to head into the forest to hunt and gather supplies anyway. It's really no trouble. Alright, last stop before I head out. We stop and I see we're back at Petra's clinic. Somehow I didn't notice we had walked in a big circle. You work for Petra? Well, I do now. She must have been impressed with us yesterday. She had a letter sent to my residence first thing in the morning. I wonder if this is her way of controlling the situation. Maybe she doesn't think I can keep Hiro in check all by myself. Oi! Miss Petra! Sure, Hiro is cringing wherever he is right now. Within seconds, I can hear her stomping down the stairs. The door slams open, her angry face greeting us with wet hair poking out of a towel wrapped around her head. That's Dr. Petra, whelp! Pardon, ma'am. I thought you didn't have plumbing. So you're off to gather the components I requested? Yes, but I have some concerns about a few of the plants you requested. Well, make them known then. I'm not getting any younger. Or any drier, you lying bitch. Water dropwort, foxglove, burdock. Yes. Well, ma'am, doctor, these are all poisonous. She sighs, holding her towel steady while shaking her head. The fruit of a dropwort plant can be used to treat chronic pulmonary infections. Foxglove can be made into a tincture? That steadies heart arrhythmia? Tincture? I don't know. Burdock root is a fast-acting diuretic as well as a blood purifier. Whoa. I had no idea those seemingly random plants on the side of the road were so potentially useful. Well, all of those plants are indeed dangerous in their unaltered state. In a controlled amount, they can be quite beneficial. But I'll remind you of this once, and only once if you are to work for me. Poison is the dose, not the substance. Surely you're glad we have an understanding. Off with you then! Slam. Seems her scolding put a damper on his mood. Can't be easy to have your worldview shattered like that. But we're not living like cavemen anymore. He's strangely quiet as I walk him to the town gate. I give him a gentle pat on the back. Thanks. You know she's right? She could have explained it nicer. She could be nicer in general. Indeed. It's no wonder she remains a spinster with that temperament. So much for either of them being nice. Well, good luck on your excursion. Eh, you're not coming with me? Back in those woods? After what happened yesterday? Shh, not so loudly, Possum. Few people turn their attention to us, likely hoping for a good topic to gossip about. You'll be with me, everything's okay. Besides, I can show you a few survival skills while we're out there. Maybe you could impress that fox with tales of our adventures when we return, eh? That would be fine and dandy if Hiro hadn't already decided he hated your guts. Then it's settled. Come this way, Ward. Ward! He pulls me along with him, one of his strong arms wrapped around my waist. Maybe this won't be so bad after all. Don't you have a meeting to keep with Hiro in an hour, minus however long it took you to do this shit in the first place? Not good, not good. We walk the familiar path toward the edge of the forest. Even in broad daylight, something seems off. This place has many tricks. We'll need to stay on our toes if we want to... What exactly is it? Gray? Where's your blindfold, bro? Oh boy. What is this? What's happening? Treetops? Oh. Hello? Looking at the treetops? Treetops are going on my head. Gray again? What's happening? What's happening, man? Oh! You... Really? Mushrooms? Hunger? So hungry, 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 hungry. Gray! What did you see? What was... Hold up. Just some mushrooms? What were the words? Oh, just, hold on. I gotta flash it a couple times. It's just words explaining what mushrooms are. Walk together hand in hand. More mushrooms. Doesn't matter. Does not matter, beast or man. Mushrooms. Look at me! Comes for all across the land. The evergrass runs out of sand. Damn it, don't make me... Death. I saw it. I died for a moment. Use force! No more. We need to go back. Trees are running towards us. Tree tries to grab me, but I run. We have to. They'll get us. Gray! Gray! What? What the What the fuck? Okay. So, after all of that, the cliffhanger is a jump scare about fucking mushrooms taking over our body. I get that there's already some, like, spiritual, supernatural stuff already happening, but it being so upfront in this route is, like, kind of throwing me off a little. And considering we just sort of walked out and then looked up and you're dead, I was like, actually, we have more to summarize and give thoughts on than just the just the route. First of all, the new prologue way more detailed. And if I were to try my best to give my thoughts on it as if I was a completely new reader, like I said, the only thing that I would consider as being possibly detrimental is the fact that the ethereal death thing might come across as a little too preachy because of I should have done more, I should have been better. It does good to provide Gray's motivation for actually trying to save these people and setting up why these people were there, as opposed to just sort of randomly them being there. The act of him using his memory to bring people out of the ethereal plane or whatever the hell, that's all good. And it does a good job, and it actually brings motivation into what actually happened. The chain of events is all really good. I would just say that it might turn off people who don't have a vested interest in the game yet because it is so early in the game. Everything else, though, marked improvement. It gives character beats, it gives you cliff notes it gives you character tastes of all the characters. It gives you things that would intrigue you as to what the fuck is going on in that route or that route. Like his stare, what the fuck is going on? Well, his stare, what does Mark mean by his stare? Or Chug, why is he so sad even though he was the happiest character? Or the blood on Hiro, like all those things, and Ken and why he can see things, that all of those things, that stuff all being introduced and being more fleshed out, and the character interactions being more fleshed out in the prologue, way better. Also, I think Gray got more personality, and so did Virgil. Virgil got more personality. All of these things got more fleshed out and more detailed. This prologue 2.0, way better in my opinion. I really, really like it. Now, Hiro's route. I had speculated that there might be something to circumvent the language barrier, and they did it. They did it in a hell of a way, but they did it. If you didn't think to use a translate camera on your phone like I had, that shit would have gone on for a long fucking time and might have been prohibitive to people who would just get frustrated and not think to do it. But I don't know, because I don't know how everyone would feel. Yeah, because I'd already thought to do it otherwise, and I can't imagine. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But in general, they gave it a warning beforehand that might come up if you choose Hiro's route, because you have to interact with them already. So they gave a warning. They gave plenty of heads up already. So I don't know. It's as far as the route is concerned, I am glad that there is pretty seemingly going to be a transgender inclusion in a route where it doesn't seem like that's going to be the thing. Like, there is way more shit going on than that. As for the spiritual forest thing, like that seems to be getting really, really out in the middle of something that takes away from some of the gritty realism that I like about this game. I mean, it was forecasted with Gray really knowing a lot about it in the D&D, so nice tie-in there, good character beat. And also, they also had in Ken's route that like Portuguese ancient times talking thing that happened. So there is hints in hell, even in Mark's route with bird guy. I don't remember his fucking name, but there are hints that there's ancient forces going on in the background, but that's where I like them best, in the fucking background. Because if you're going to have a story about this supernatural forces affecting these real life characters in a historical time period, it's way more interesting in my opinion, this is just for me, in my opinion, it is way more interesting to see these characters interact with the time period they're in and in the circumstances they're in than with the fairies in the forest. Because, I don't know, something about that just reeks of, well, you can make the rules up as you go just to make shit scary or not make sense or whatever the hell. And who the fuck is Todd? And why is he fucking with us? And why did it have to be anyone other than Mr. Weekend? He seemed to have the same gimmick. So I don't know. That's, I really enjoy Yasuhiro as a character. Really enjoy him. Gray seems to be having a lot of main character dumb moments, unfortunately. Atri is perplexing as hell. What the fuck is going on with them? I want to see more from this route before I can give a conclusion, but this is a very weird one. I cannot honestly place where it would be in terms of my favorite routes right now, because if this forest with fairies and stuff gets used as an excuse to just make weird shit happen for no good fucking reason that totally fucks up the realism of the situation, then it will quickly ruin my enjoyment of the immersion of the story. But I have faith. This game has not let me down thus far. I really, really, really love this game. So I will keep the faith, and I look forward to seeing what else comes from it. But until the next update comes out, thank you all very much for being here. The game is available for download in the description down below. The link it's for the Patreon page. The download links will be on itch, but I can't link to itch because YouTube doesn't like itch all of a sudden. So thank you all very much for watching all these episodes. It's a very big recording this time around. So thank you for watching. Hope you have a very nice day. And whenever this video came out, I recorded all of this the day before Halloween. It actually extended until past midnight. So happy Halloween. Whenever the hell this is coming out. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone. I'm gonna go bed now.